Hello, Garrett Bosqui. How you doing?
I'm good, Jim. Good to be here.
Hey, question for you. Before you come out to my home to do a
Yep.
great cleaning like you do with soft wash from the roof all the way down, what do I as a homeowner need to prepare for?
So, great question. Really, there's not a whole lot. There's a couple of things that we ask you to do, and it's primarily based on the services that we're providing. But typically, we ask that any patio furniture, any personal belongings that may be out on the patio, the deck, anything like that. The more you can bring in, the better. My staff can move, grills, tables, things like that for you. If you have a lot of plants and vegetation and we're in the summer, we do ask and like that, you water those the night before. Just with the heat, and any type of solution or just too much water in general can be harmful to plants. So we just like you to kind of do that, give them a little bit of a fresh water before we show up. Make sure all your pets and animals are inside and stay inside. Um, if you if you want windows cleaned, we don't personally remove screens. So we ask the homeowner to remove those if they would like. We can clean through them. Still does a great job. But if they want to remove those, they can also lay those out either on a driveway or a patio or even the lawn, and we will clean those screens for them. But we're a pretty all-encompassing service. So there's not a whole lot that we need from a homeowner. Nine times out of 10, our homeowners aren't even there. We're showing up, taking care of everything, taking before and after photos so that they know the service was done and done properly. And we're invoicing them after the project. So we try to be as hands off as we can.
So I don't have to cover my plants.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
There's no need to cover them. Honestly, covering them can actually be detrimental to them because especially, like I said, especially if you're in the summer or there's just the sun's beating on them. If you use something like a tarp, it can actually radiate the heat and actually cause more harm to the plants than if some of the solutions we use would get on them anyway. We're going to thoroughly water all your plants. We're going to use plant wash when we're finished, which is going to help put the bacteria back into the soil. It's going to fertilize, neutralize all your vegetation. So we're going to take care of that when we're done. So yeah, no, I mean that sometimes putting tarps and things like that on plants could be the worst thing you could do.
This is great news because as a homeowner, I don't want to have to worry so much about all the little details. So, for instance, if someone's coming to clean the carpets on the first floor of my home, they'll often say, "We don't move any furniture. You'll have to move it." Um, or, painting, the painters have, certain criteria. And really, as homeowners, we just want it done. We want a turnkey deal. And it sounds like
Mhm.
yours is that way.
Yeah. So there are certain heavy things that, unless the homeowner can't move it, we might ask them to. Potted
Mhm.
plants, I ask them a lot of times, bring them in the house, put them in the garage, or just, pull them out to the lawn. But yeah, all of that stuff, I want to be, a very value adding service and I want to take care of my customers. So a lot of times we're going to come in and we're going to move all that stuff for you. But other than that, I mean, we're cleaning everything that we can see. Typically we're doing a clean everything package. And I mean, we're cleaning everything from the roof to the garden gnome. So a lot of those potted plants and stuff, we're even going to clean the pot itself. So those things are good to be out there. But anything, like I've said before, if you have wreaths on the door, those can sometimes, especially if they're fake, the color can come out of those after they get wet. You get a little bleed. Patio furniture, not the furniture itself, but just bringing in the cushions. Or a lot of people now have those Rubbermaid, nice looking, bins that they keep out there that also act as a seat that they store all those in. So putting all those away and just anything else that you might have out there that you don't want to get wet. Hopefully you're not putting anything out on your patio that can't get wet, but if you do, you want to bring that kind of stuff in. And your animals. Animals are probably the biggest one. We love dogs and all that, but they can get in the way, and you don't want them accidentally drinking up any of the solution or the dirt and the mold that you're cleaning off the house.
Yeah, some great points there. If you have any questions, you can contact Garrett. He will answer your questions. His contact information, as always, is located in the show notes of this podcast. Garrett, thank you so much for joining me.
All right. Thank you.